Introducing GForceTV. GForceTV.net is your new source for action overload. Featuring free live programming year-round and countless hours of on-demand video, GForceTV will be your first stop whenever you want to see the latest and hottest racing action. See live Friday Night Excitement weekly from Washougal Speedway, and watch the stars of tomorrow make a name for themselves during Thursday night's live microsprint racing. GForceTV is also the new home for Rivals Race Chat. Watch weekly as Clinton Jeffrey and Adam Ross discuss all the hot topics in the world of motorsports. For iRacing fans, GForceTV has you covered with hours of live broadcasting from Rivals and GForceTV racing leagues. GForceTV promises to deliver motorsports, esports, and action sports you want to see, along with talk shows and vlogs to keep you connected to the lifestyle you love. Visit GForceTV.net today to subscribe for free. Sit back, hold on, and feel the G's on GForceTV.
That was he whining? Bus looks good next to the camper. Oh shit! Just about took out the antenna. The sun was in my eyes, okay? I came down the other way.
I love being home.
It all starts with the right house. That's where we come in. Howard Hanna.
I love
Home happens here.
being home.
People want to have a one-stop shop. They need us for now all these different services, not just the heating and air side.
When things are going wrong, you want the company that's going to be able to get things done as fast as possible for you.
Today, we're going to be in over 600 homes. What the customers can count on is we're going to send a competent person to your home with a vehicle that's stocked and prepared. We're going to do what's right.
Right now, we're waiving our $79 service fee with any Cool-Ray, Brightbox, or Mr. Plumber service.
I love being home.
From finding the perfect house to making it your home, we'll be with you every step of the way. Howard Hanna.
I love
Home happens here.
being home.
Well, good evening, race fans, and welcome to another edition of Monday Night Madness here for the GeForce Racing League's your SBGC 3D printing 360 Renegade Sprint cars on the docket here tonight. Last week we were at a paperclip track, otherwise known as Williams Grove. This week we're a little bit of a D-shaped oval here. This week we are down in nice, sunny, warm Florida over here at the Volusia Speedway, where drivers will compete tonight, and one of them will walk home with a Gator trophy. We'll see if Andy Patton has something to do with that tonight from A&J Custom Creations. Maybe we can get SBGC 3D printing to print a Gator out too. We'll just have to see what goes on here. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. I am sorry, I cannot talk tonight. Tuning in tonight here on GeForce Esports, right here on YouTube. Be sure to check out GeForceRL.com for schedule up-to-date information, as well as how to apply here for the GeForce Racing Leagues to enter to race with these leagues. A lot of different leagues going on here in the GeForce Racing Leagues, 20 different leagues, 7 days a week. So racers can enjoy a lot of racing without drama. Just join the GeForce Racing Leagues as well. Members know that they are part of something bigger than just on-track experience. Tonight is the Monday Night Madness SBGC 3D Printing Renegade 360s. Wednesdays is going to be Welcome Home Wednesdays, Icon Sim Sports, Hometown Heroes Racing from Cedar Lake. Thursday Night Thunder is your Epsilon Sprint Wraps Big Block Modifieds, and Friday nights is Spartan Racing Pro Late Models. OSRN Joe White, our sister broadcaster, has the Wednesday and Friday show, as looks like we are putting a checkered flag out here on practice, which is going to put us into some VMR wraps qualifying here tonight from Volusia. VMR Wraps is looking to fulfill your iRacing paint needs. Their company is made up of several painters across the U.S. that allows them to specialize in multiple paint styles across all car types. If you're looking to get into a new paint, please check them out on Facebook at VMR Wraps, bringing you the qualifications here tonight, not only just tonight, but each and every week here for your SBGC 3D Printing Renegade 360s. We will take a look at the points update here in just a second, as Daniel Vaught, well, he was quick timer. John Hine, current quick timer right now with a 13.61, the Crew Shop 71 car of John Hine. Lane Snook up to that second place spot. 100th of a second behind John Hine. And Spangler going up to a 13.6. Patrick Spangler, if I believe, in the 51 car. Donovan Ross, though, boy, 13.6 as well. And Blake Chapman, you're top three right now, same time. Separated by .008. thousands. And Brian Moore Jr. in there as well now. Oh, my. Volusia fast here tonight, and everyone getting a piece of the action. And if qualifying has shown us anything, yeah, we are definitely in for a treat tonight come a feature time. While everyone else is wrapping up qualifying here, let's take a look at your points. And that is brought to you by iRacing League Manager. Division standings. If you run or manage an iRacing League, let the iRacing League Manager make it easier for you. Go to iRacingLeagueManager.com for more information. And Lane Snook, driver of the 123 car, still atop of the points lead right here. Blake Chapman, the 20 car, in second. Steven Fernberg in third. Steven Goldner in fourth. And Jonathan Short, your current top five here in the points. After 8 weeks, coming into week number 9. Sixth is Brian Moore Jr., John Hines, 6th, 7th, Aiden Young sits 8th, Kyle Moonen in 9th, and Trent Verstraeten rounds out your top 10 in points. So as we're going to wrap up VMR qualifying here in just a few minutes, Thursday Night Thunder with your Epsilon Sprint Wraps Big Block Modifieds will be here from Volusia as well. Advantage Racing TV producing Monday Night Madness and Thursday Night Thunder. A big thank you to Ryan Dugan and my co-announcer, Sean Neisted. Sean has a night off again tonight. As we have some heat race action coming to you. Your first heat race being brought to you by A&J Custom Creations, specializing in laser engraving and CNC machining. A&J puts its craftsmanship to work in every wood, trophy, and plaque that they produce, and they also provide the trophies and plaques to all of the division champions for the GForce Racing Leagues. Contact Andy Patton to order your custom creation today. That is A&J Custom Creations, heat race number 1. And starting on the pole is going to be Jeff Flero in the 200 car to the outside, the 24 car of Kyle Moonen. Inside of row number 2, that's going to be the 90 of Jeff Fitzpatrick. And your quick timer here tonight, the 5 of Donovan Ross. To the inside of row number 3, that is going to be the 21 of Kevin Fry. And to the outside, the 14 SPGC 3D Printing 14 of Tom Taylor. And starting shotgun on the field is the 47 of Garrett Pepiot. So that is your starting lineup for heat race number 1 here tonight for your A&J Custom Creations Renegade 360s. Got to love the 14 car. Tom Taylor out there. I will admit, a little bit biased, but the beautiful puzzle piece wrap there for autism awareness. Spartan Racing 14 to Tom Taylor here. Beautiful, beautiful wrap on there. A lot of great cars that are wrapped here tonight. We've a lot of different colors, and Kyle Moonen went from black and red to blue and white this season. Fitzpatrick, sporting the pink and white. Donovan Ross, a nice flat black and a nice beige and call that baby blue there on the 21 car. So here at Volusia Speedway, home of the Gators, down there in Florida. Very, very fast track here tonight as pace truck drops them off. We are green right away. Flero's going to lead the field into turns 1 and 2 of that 200 car. Kyle Moonen right there, step for step 2 as Fitzpatrick and Donovan Ross battle right behind them. Pepe is looking for a spot as well. Kyle Moonen gets around Flero for the race lead as they come off turn number, I believe that was turn 2, now coming off of 3 and 4, taking lap number 3. Moonen still with the race lead. Flero running out second spot. Donovan Ross, your quick timer here tonight, running in third. Top 4 transfer to tonight's feature. As your fourth final transfer spot being held by the 90 of Fitzpatrick, looking backwards from Flaro to Donovan Ross there. Fast track here of Volusia here tonight. Halfway through heat race number 1 here, brought to you by NJ Custom Creations. Kyle Moonen basically has this one in the bag. Flaro under attack from the 5 of Donovan Ross. Fitzpatrick trying to keep in step with them as well and put some distance between him and Pepiot, as Pepiot has been on a hot streak as of lately. Tough luck last week, trying to redeem himself this week. Sits just outside of a transfer. Ross took a peek to the inside of Flaro that time by, could not do nothing, as we have 2.5 laps to go, coming to 2 laps to go this time by. Flaro and Ross still battling for that second place spot. Ross trying to look to the inside. Can he get there off turn number 2? No. Into turns 3 and 4. Oh, they make contact between Ross and Flaro. Fitzpatrick getting on the binders to avoid contact, but still staying in step with them as well. Moonen says, hey, guys, that's okay with me, as he takes a white flag, 1 to go for the 24 of Moonen. And that is how they are going to finish. It's going to be Kyle Moonen, Donovan Ross, Jeff Flaro, and Jeff Fitzpatrick to your A feature here tonight. Garrett Pepiot is going to round out your top 5. Heat 2 coming up here now. Here from the Volusia Speedway. Here by Howard Real Estate. And their service is the number 1 independent broker in the USA. Howard is a $1 million commercial and residential real estate agent for years. He can help anyone find an experienced professional realtor across the country with the experience and knowledge to ask the right questions to get the best house for the right price. So taking a look at the starting lineup here is going to be Steven Goldner, multi-time champion here with the GForce Racing Leagues, on the front row. To his outside, the 123 car, your current point leader of Lane Snook. The inside of row 2 is going to be the Cruise Shop 71 car of John Hine. To the outside, the Skills 20 of Blake Chapman. Inside of row number 3, that is the 2 of Matthew Croakey. To the outside, that is Jesse Atkinson in the 135 and Andrew Smith in the 79, starting shotgun on the field. A little bit of a different look for the 20 car, usually wrapped with Skittles, and it is not showing Skittles here tonight. Different look for Steven Goldner as well this year, black and gold. There is the 20 car, though, of Blake Chapman. Went from Skittles, and I love the dark violet lavender purple with that gloss black. Very, very nice look for the 20 car. As they come through turns 3 and 4, the pace truck is going to drop them off. And green is out. We are underway. Goldner and Snook lead them into turns 1 and 2. Bottom side dominant car into the wall already. I believe that was the 71 car of John Hine. No, the 79 of Andrew Smith, excuse me. As great battle for the race lead here between a couple of Vanderbilt guys, and 30 of Steven Goldner and the 123 of Lane Snook. Matthew Croakey to the inside of Blake Chapman there. Those are your top 4 transferees. Atkinson trying to get into that top 4 as well. You got a 5-car battle here. Throw a blanket around the whole field as they now single file themselves out here around the Volusia Speedway halfway through this heat race. 4 more laps to go. Goldner still with the race lead. Snook in second. Croakey and Chapman and Atkinson, your cars remaining on the track. As we take a look on the nose of Atkinson, looking forward to Blake Chapman and the 20 car. Tuck tail behind the 2 of Croakey. Still a single file using the top side through the middle now through the corners. 3 laps to go this time by. Goldner, Snook, Croakey, Chapman, and Atkinson, your field. Snook just following in the tire tracks of Goldner, being ever so patient as Goldner steps out now, and Snook took a look at the inside, thought better of it, tucks back behind the 30 car. Croaky, he has a couple feature wins here already with the GForce Racing League Renegades. He would like nothing more to transfer to tonight's A-Main right out of heat race and possibly get another win here tonight. As we had one lap to go coming off turn number 2. Into turn 3 now at Volusia. Lane Snook slide job on the 30 car. Is he going to get the heat race win? He will. Lane Snook, the 123 car, takes control on the last lap, gets the heat race win. Goldner in second, Croaky in third, Blake Chapman in fourth. Atkinson will have to come through consolation feature action. Wow. Excitement up front there at the checkered. Moving on to heat race number 3, brought to you by Coast to Coast Sim Racing. And they're a racing team that features drivers from coast to coast in the U.S. and Canada and are pleased to be a part of the GForce Racing Leagues since the day's inception. They bring you heat race number 3 here tonight. And it's going to be starting on the pole. Looks like the 29 car of Steven Fernberg. To the outside, we are going to see the 11 of Chad Cody. Inside of row 2, the 10 of Ross Carenta. To the outside, the 09, Brian Moore Jr. Inside of row 3, Trent Verstraeten in the 88. Smoking Joe Backus to the 46. To the outside, and Jeffrey Barker in the 513 starting shotgun on the field. A lot of colorful cars here tonight also. That 11 car reminds me of one of our hobby stock racers back here in the tri-state area here in the Midwest. A lot of different colors on that 11 car of Chad Cody. Definitely going to see that car out on the track. And if you missed that, well, you need to get your eyes checked. 88 car, a little bit of Jason Johnson throwback there. Of Verstraeten. Velocity race design on the 10 car of Ross Carenta. As looks like we are going to be going green this time by off turn 4. The pace truck will make that left turn into the infield, and green is out. We are underway. Fernberg and Cody lead them into turns 1 and 2. Fernberg with the race lead, 3 wide for almost a split second there. They are going to put him 3 deep back behind him as we got Joe Backus, Ross Carenta, Brian Moore Jr. for Verstraeten contacting, getting into the wall. Through turns 1 and 2, now through 3 and 4. As they hit the flag stand. Great battle for the race lead here between Cody and Fernberg. Fernberg a little bit sideways. He's going to get into the wall. Lots of contact and hard racing here in heat race number 3. Ross Carenta to the back of the 46 of Joe Backus. Chad Cody, the 11 car, your race leader. Backus in second, Carenta third. Brian Moore Jr. going to transfer a spot. Jeffrey Barker on the outside looking in the top 5. Verstraeten trying to gain some ground as he is 3.5 seconds behind. Fernberg has gone pit side. We will see him in consolation actions. We are halfway down, halfway to go in heat race number 3, brought to you by Coast to Coast Sim Racing. Cody with the lead, smoking Joe Backus, trying to gain some insurance there to make sure he gets to the A feature tonight. Carenta and Brian Moore Jr. As Backus gets into the wall, Carenta is going to take the advantage and slide up in front of him. Crossover by Joe as he's going to pull side by side with him down into turns number 3 and 4. Carenta still with the advantage off turn number 4. That time by starts to pull away from the 46 of Backus once more. Chad Cody still out in front as he's trying to gap the field a little bit as they are trying to race for position back there. Carenta has had a fast car this season when he's been able to be out here. That's how they're going to finish, though, is Cody, Carenta, Backus, and Moore. So the colorful 11 car, Chad Cody, winning heat race number 3. Heat race number 4 coming to the track now. And that is brought to you by Mr. Plumber. And they are Atlanta's most trusted name in plumbing and drain services. Regardless of your plumbing issue, their dedicated staff can get the job done right the first time. Mr. Plumber has been serving the Atlanta metro area for decades, and they bring experience to every job they do. They bring us heat race number 4 here from the Volusia Speedway for your SPGC 3D printing 360 Renegade sprint cars. Starting on the pole is going to be the 180 of Daniel Vaught to the outside, the 51 car of John Short to the inside of row 2, the 07 of Preston Kramer with Patrick Spangler, the 51 to the outside. Steven Speeds, 55 to the inside of row 3, GJ Boydell, the 14 to the outside, and the 151 of Nathan Aldrich rounding out your field. .151 of Nathan Aldridge. You hear Sean and I talk about him a lot as he is sporting the big motorsports Huset's car. Huset's opening just yesterday on Mother's Day and had a great first opening night with 305 sprint cars, late model street stocks, and 410 Outlaw sprint cars. So glad to see Huset's is finally back to normal with a full schedule this year. And Sean having a very, very good night. Pace truck's going to drop him off here, and we are green right out at the gate. As Daniel Vodka leaning through turns 1 and 2, John Short is going to be there as well. Spangler and Cranmer. As Cranmer drops the position, Steven Spees on the move, though, the inside. Great 3-car battle shaping up here for the race lead. Spangler to the inside of Short. Couple of 51 cars battling it out. Preston Cranmer says, hey, guys, I want to play 2. Do you got room for one more? Throw a blanket over the top 4 right now that are in the transfer spots. Vaught, Short, Spangler, and Cranmer. Spees, 55 car on the outside, looking in. Aldrich running 6th, Boydell running 7th. Vaught still with the race lead, Short running in 2nd. As Spangler looks to the inside of Preston Cranmer, nothing doing there. Single filed out to the corner as they come through. This time by Spees trying to get a run in the 55 car to the inside of Cranmer. Cannot do so. Cranmer has John Short to the outside. Look at the slide job, 2-for-1 special, little bit of contact, but we're still lean, mean, and green. Vaught pulling away now, though, in the 180 car. Short in 2nd. As Steven Spees says, not gonna happen. Spees dropping back to 5th, though, as Cranmer still running 3rd. Spangler, 51 car in 2nd. John Short has dropped back to 4th. As Spees now gains the 4th transfer spot. John Short back to 5th. Aldrich trying to make a run on the 151 car. 1 lap to go this time by. Nathan Aldrich gets around the 51 of John Short. Daniel Vaught into turn number 3 for the final time here in heat race number 4. He is going to be your heat race winner. Crossing the line in 2nd is going to be Patrick Spangler, Preston Cranmer in 3rd, Steven Spees in 4th. John Short rounding out your top 5. That's going to bring us to some constellation action here tonight, and that is brought to you by our title sponsor here for Monday Night Madness, your SPGC 3D printing constellation feature. SPGC 3D printing is committed to making this cutting-edge technology accessible for anyone who has an idea that needs to be manufactured using a CAD 3D program. They'll work to create your invention or creative project. So taking a look at the starting lineup here for your SPGC 3D printing constellation feature. It's going to see Garrett Peppiett starting on the pole in the 47 car. To the outside, the 135 of Jesse Atkinson. Inside of row 2 is going to be Brian Moore Jr. to the outside, the 51 car of John Short. Inside of row number 3, the 14 of Tom Taylor to the outside, 71 car of John Hine. Inside of row number 4 is going to be Trent Berstrand in the 88 car. To the outside, the 151 of Nathan Aldrich. Inside of row 5 is going to be Kevin Fry in the 21. To the outside, the 79 of Andrew Smith. Steven Fernberg and GJ Boydell, the 29 and 14, make up your final row. So your SBGC 3D printing hitting the track now for consolation action. Everyone transfers to tonight's A main, I believe. So we shall see. This will be starting spots here for the A feature here tonight. Volusia is a little bit of a different track, as it's not quite an oval shaped, it's more of a D shape, but a fast track nonetheless, as you'll see here right out of the gate off turn 4 as the green flag flies, and already the 135 car into the front stretch wall. That is Jesse Atkinson, as Pepe is going to lead him through turns 3 and 4. Now he's going to lead lap number 1. Atkinson, Short, and Hine, your top 4. Brian Moore Jr. rounding out your top 5. Pepe on a hot streak as of late, did not have the night he needed last week, trying to redeem himself now in the 47 car, as Atkinson still running step for step with him in that second place spot. John Short and John Hahn, your top 4. Brian Moore Jr., your top 5. Kevin Fry, I believe, in the 21 car, making a move on Nathan Aldrich as they battle for position 6th and 7th. As Pepe still leads the way, now starting to gap the 135 of Atkinson ever so slightly. John Short looking to the inside as he's going to slide in 1 and 2 on the 135. He makes it stick. Atkinson with a crossover, and he'll regain the spot. A great battle here for second, as John Short fades ever so slightly. Car got a little bit loose on him. Brian Moore Jr., Kevin Fry also there as well. John Hine, 71 in the mix, as Hine is running in that 4th position. John Short was ahead of the 135 of Atkinson for a split second. These two guys trading jab for jab, slider for slider, putting on a show here in your B feature. Slide job once again from Atkinson to 51. Slide job city here tonight, coming from Volusia with 3 laps to go here in consolation feature action. While these guys are trading sliders, Garrett Pepiot has extended the lead to over a second now, as he takes 2 laps to go short. And Atkinson still throwing sliders left and right. Second definitely up for grabs as the white flag flies for Pepiot. That time by Short with another slide job in turns 1 and 2. Are we going to see a final slide job here? No, we're not, as John Short claims the bottom, and he will get second place. Third going to Atkinson. 4th, John Hine, and 5th, Kevin Fry. But your consolation feature winner is the 47 of Garrett Pepiot. Wow, what a consolation feature there. A lot of slide jobs being handed out, but that's what this is all about, is having fun. That's going to bring us to our Icon Sim Sports intermission. And Icon Sim Sports aims to bring you a sim racing community in a one-of-a-kind fixed chassis experience like no other, while exemplifying extraordinary customer service to its patrons. Imagine having a sim racing chassis built specifically for you, a custom chassis engineered to accommodate you and your needs while replicating the look, feel, and design of a real race car. Check them out online at iconsimsports.com. We will be right back with your SBGC 3D printing A feature event here on Monday Night Madness with the 360 Renegade sprint cars right after these short messages.
I love being home.
It all starts with the right house. That's where we come in. Howard Hanna,
I love
Home happens here.
Being home.
People want to have a one-stop shop. They need us for now all these different services, not just the heating and air side.
When things are going wrong, you want the company that's going to be able to get things done as fast as possible for you.
Today, we're going to be in over 600 homes. What the customers can count on is we're going to send a competent person to your home with a vehicle that's stocked and prepared. We're going to do what's right.
Right now, we're waiving our $79 service fee with any Cool-Ray, Brightbox, or Mr. Plumber service.
And a welcome back as practice, just having the checkered flag flying here from Volusia Speedway as we are getting ready for your SPGC 3D printing main event here from Volusia Speedway tonight for your Renegade 360 sprint cars. Starting on the pole is going to be the 24 car of Kyle Moonen to the outside, the 123 of Lane Snook. Inside of row 2 is going to see the 11 of Chad Cody to the outside, the 180 of Daniel Vaught. Inside of row number 3 is Donovan Ross, the 5 car to the outside, the number 30 of Steven Goldner. The inside of row number 4 we're going to see Ross Correnta, the 10 to the outside, the 51 of Patrick Spangler. Row number 5 is going to see the 200 of Jeff Flero to the inside of the outside, the 2 car of Matthew Croakey. Row number 6, Joe Backus, and the 46 car to the inside, Preston Kramer, the 07 to the outside. Jeff Fitzpatrick, row 7 to the inside of the outside, the 20 car of Blake Chapman. Row 8 is going to see Jeffrey Barker, the 513 to the inside of the outside, the 55 of Steven Spees. And from here, it's going to be 17th, Garrett Pepiot in the 47 car to his outside, the 51 car of John Short. Row 10 is going to see Jesse Atkinson, the 135 to the inside, John Hines, 71 to the outside, Kevin Fry, the inside of row 11 in the 21 car, Nathan Aldrich to the outside in the 151, Brian Moore Jr. inside of row 12 in the 09, and to the outside, Trent Verstraeten in the 88. 24 cars, 12 rows deep. Starting here at the Volusia Speedway. 30 laps is the distance. Who will bring home the Gator at the end of the A feature here tonight? Kyle Moonen and Lane Snook starting on your front row. 2 very fast cars here tonight, as both of them winning their heat races, along with Chad Cody and the 180. Vaught and the 180 winning a heat race here tonight as well. As they come into turns 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen, from the Volusia Speedway, it is your SPGC 3D printing Renegade sprint cars as we are underway here with your A main here tonight from Volusia. Kyle Moonen slider right away on the 23 car of Lane Snook. Snook battles back 3 deep back behind him and all through the mid-pack, as well as Lane Snook with a slider on the 24 of Moonen. Chad Cody, Daniel Vaught to the outside wall. Here comes Stephen Goldner through the middle. Slide job once again, though, up front between Snook and Moonen. Put him D3 deep through the mid-pack here. Chad Cody running in that third spot. As we got Daniel Vaught, Donovan Ross, and Flaro here in the 200 car as he's trying to set sail through the corner. Lane Snook, your race leader. Kyle Moonen in second. Snook up on the top shelf. Moonen tucked tail behind him. Here comes Chad Cody, Donovan Ross, and Daniel Vaught, as well as the 51 of Spangler. Stephen Goldner runs in that 7th place spot, trying to make up some ground in the 30 car. Moonen takes a look to the inside. Slide job once again on the 123 of Lane Snook as they come down the front stretch. Moonen going to lead that lap. Snook looking to the inside. He's going to throw a haymaker here in 1 and 2. Lifting, just getting on the binders ever so slightly to not make contact with Moonen. Lane Snook using the way bottom side of the racetrack now as Moonen still up top. Moonen going to hold the lead for another lap. Moonen, Snook, Cody, and then it's going to be Spangler and Ross, your current top 5. Kyle Moonen in the front stretch wall ever so slightly. Lane Snook trying to build the momentum back now around the top side and being patient, trying to make a move on the 24 car if he can. The 180 of Daniel Vaught being under attack from Steve Goldner now as the caution flag comes out. Caution flag flying here tonight. First caution of the night on lap number 7. Caution flags and replays tonight being brought to you by Malcolm's Mills Mill Riding, based in Oakland, Ontario, Canada. Malcolm Mills Mill Riding is a full-service mill riding contractor featuring custom welding, fabricating, and serving industrial clients. Check them out at mmmillriding.com. Also up for grabs tonight is Gold Ray's Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical Hard Charger Award. Cool Ray's goal is to make sure that Ray's tradition of 100% customer service satisfaction lives on today. Cool Ray is proud of its reputation, providing excellent service to homeowners and businesses in Georgia. Cool Ray's mission is to continue to build long-lasting relationships with their customers through their winning spirit and commitment to 100% satisfaction. And guess what? That's guaranteed. Cool Ray's Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical bring you the Hard Charger Award here tonight. So under the caution here at Volusia Speedway, your race leader is the 24 car of Kyle Moonen. Sitting right behind him is the 123 car of Lane Snook. The 11 of Chad Cody sitting in that 2nd place spot, followed by Donovan Ross and Patrick Spangler. Or excuse me, Daniel Vaught. Daniel Vaught, the 180 car, rounding out your top 5. Coming green this time by single file restart here for your SPGC 3D printing Renegade 360s. On Monday Night Madness, Donovan Ross diving to the bottom of the racetrack, getting into the inside retaining wall. That'll slow his roll ever so slightly as Stephen Goldner working the bottom side now, trying to get her to run on the 5 car. Back up front, Kyle Moonen still commanding the point here. Lane Snook running in that 2nd place spot, Chad Cody in 3rd. Daniel Vaught 4th, Donovan Ross rounding out your top 5. Stephen Goldner slipped back a little bit as he battles with Spangler now. But Spangler, he's got a front bumper full of the 180 of Vaught. Oh, contact between Ross and Spangler. Still green here as everyone keeps it straight. Matthew Croakey, the 2 car, coming into play as well. Gaggle of cars from about 5th on back, all fighting for a position using the top and bottom side of the racetrack. 3 different lines being used here as Vaught got into the wall and wheelied right by the flag stand. He gets the wheels back underneath of him. Meanwhile, Kyle Moonen still with the race lead as Lane Snook, though, creeping up ever so slightly to that back push bar. Snook to the inside now in turns 1 and 2. Cannot get the run he needs. Snook tucks tail back behind the 24 car of Moonen. Around the top side, a little bit of the right rear into the outside retaining wall. In turns 3 and 4, Snook's going to try it again. He's going to throw the slider, makes it stick. Moonen crossover, though. Moonen better run through turns 1 and 2 as he regains the lead. Snook coming to call around the outside, gets that right rear up against Cush and the wall. Moonen leading another lap. We are halfway down, halfway to go. Snook another slider, trying to make it stick. But Moonen just too good on the crossover as he regains the lead in 3 and 4. Moonen doesn't throw the slider, but sticks it through the middle of the track and regains the race lead. Oh, both cars getting into the outside wall. Coming up on lap traffic as well here at Volusia. I believe that lap traffic coming up is going to be, I think, the 513 of Jeffrey Barker. Barker about to go a lap down here to the 24 car of Moonen. He will do so and let the leaders go right on by. Moonen, Snook, and Cody still your top 3. Great battle for 5th here shaping up as Steven Goldner has gotten into the 4th spot here. Spangler and Croakey. Croakey, the 2 car, has now driven himself into the top 5. Croakey hunting for a top 5 finish here, trying to get on the podium for a top 3 here tonight at Volusia. He's going to have to run down Chad Cody in the 11, who's currently got the rear push bar full of a 30 car, Steven Goldner. Zach Chapman making advances to the field now in the 20 car. Meanwhile, back in front of them, Goldner slide job to the 11 car of Cody. Cody trying to keep the wheels underneath of him. You see him sawing at the wheel there. Croakey in the battle too as he wants to go along for the ride, trying to get 4th spot now as he will from Cody. Now trying to get a run to the 30 car of Goldner. Side-by-side battle for 3rd. Goldner up top. Croakey on the bottom. Lap car of Jeffrey Barker. Oh, coming into the mix here. Is that going to hold up Croakey through the corner as Goldner's up top? Oh, Croakey almost getting into the 30 car of Goldner. And he will rub. He'll rub wings with the... Oh, is Croakey getting into Steven Goldner? Goldner upside down. His caution flag's going to come out. Oh, Garrett Pepe it into the walls. He spun trying to avoid contact. Caution is out with 8 laps to go. Wow. Croakey was trying to clear the lap car of the 513 of Barker. They touched wings. Croakey up the track into Steven Goldner. And it was all history from there. Taking a look at a replay here from Malcolm Mills mill riding. Croakey just got a little too high and Goldner was right there. Everyone trying to avoid Goldner. Pepe was one of them, shot down the track and unfortunately was met with the inside of retaining wall. Tough luck for the 47 and 30 car. Not what Kyle Moonen wanted to see, as he was starting to pull away from second place running Lane Snook. Cars bunching back up here. A lot of fast cars here tonight. As back underway here, Kyle Moonen with the race lead. Still Lane Snook, Matthew Croakey, though, trying to get to the inside of Lane Snook using the bottom side. Oh, my goodness, a 10-car. Ross Carrento, where did he come from? Carrento into the top 5. Still the 20-car of Blake Chapman as the caution flag flies once again. Not sure why we are under caution. Kyle Moonen, still your race leader, though. Lane Snook searching for some moisture here under caution. Once again, caution flag being brought to you by Malcolm's Mills Mill Riding. Want to remind you they're based in Oakland, Ontario, Canada, and they're a full-service mill riding contractor that features custom welding and fabricating and serves industrial clients. Check them out online at mmillwriting.com. Also, your hard charger tonight being brought to you by Cool Rays, cooling, heating, plumbing, and electrical. And their goal is to make a Rays tradition of 100% customer service satisfaction live on today. Their reputation of providing excellent service, not only homeowners, but businesses as well in Georgia. They build long-lasting relationships with their customers through their winning spirit and commitment to 100% satisfaction guaranteed. As they set the field in turns 1 and 2 for or 3 and 4, for a single file restart. Green has come back out and we are back underway. 5 laps to go here in your SPGC 3D printing A feature tonight for your Renegades 360 sprint cars. Lane Snook all over the outside retaining, while Croakey trying to take advantage as well as Blake Chapman. Chapman, the 20 car. Croakey had second at the line. Lane Snook tries to battle back, tries to keep the car underneath of him as he's pushing the fast line between fast and broken right on the cush, which is that nice edge between the track and the wall. Croakey gets into the 20 of Blake Chapman, but we are still rubber side down, shiny side up. Kyle Moonen through turns 3 and 4. Looking at 2 laps to go now as Moonen pulling away. Lane Snook still holding on to second. Great battle for third here between the 2 of Croakey and the 20 of Chapman. Contact is made, trying to keep it straight. They do so as we come with 1 lap to go here in tonight's A feature event. Kyle Moonen still with a commanding lead. Lane Snook comfortably in second. The battle will be on for third. Kyle Moonen taking a look into 3 and 4 and off of 4. He will be your A feature winner here tonight. Lane Snook at the line for second, and Blake Chapman, the 20 car, finishes in third. Matthew Croakey fourth. Ross Carrento rounds out the top 5. So what a race here tonight from Volusia. As the fireworks fly off of turn number 3. Getting the Gator here tonight, the 24 car of Kyle Moonen. Your runner-up here tonight, the 21-23 Lane Snook, and Blake Chapman rounding out your podium. Podium presentation brought to you by Epsilon Sprint Wraps. Looking to stand out from the competition, Epsilon Sprint Wraps creates tailor-made graphics and logos to fit your personal taste. With a focus on realistic design, you'll look like you drove right off your local dirt track and into iRacing. Champions choose Epsilon Sprint Wraps. We're going to start here with our podium presentation with our third place finisher and the 20 of Blake Chapman. Blake, what a crazy race here tonight. Volusia, always a fun and fast track, and a little bit different look for the 20 car this week, but putting it on the podium here tonight. How was that a feature like for you?
Oh man, I was worried at the beginning because I thought my setup wasn't it. I knew I had to move to the middle eventually though, and I was running up high, so I moved down there, and that's really where I found all my speed. And I just kept driving the car right in the middle, and it worked out for me.
Usually we see this racetrack be so topside dominant. Tonight, though, it seemed like there was 3 different grooves being utilized here tonight. Were you using all 3 grooves and just doing what you could to try to get that 20 car to your finishing spot tonight?
Yeah, I really was, but I knew, the top was going to go away. It was just too far along the track. And the bottom was really slick down there, so I figured why not run right in the middle.
Why not run the middle, and definitely paid off for you here tonight, bringing home a third place finish. Who do you got to thank for putting this 20 car here in Victory Lane here tonight at Volusia?
Steve's Custom Clubs, BB7 Setups, guys over at Wide Open Motorsports for making me part of their team. I really appreciate it. And for Zane Walters doing this new paint job for me.
So a little bit different. The 20 car this week, but puts it on the podium here. Your third place finisher tonight, the 20 of Blake Chapman. Congratulations on the podium finish, and good luck next week. We're going to go to our runner up here tonight now, and that is the 123 car of Lane Snook. And Lane, you've had some success already this year, I've seen with the carts, and now you're back on the podium for the 360 division here, Renegades. You got the points lead as well going into tonight, and this just pushes it further. What a run, and I got to talk to you about some of the heat races. You were trading slide job for slide job there. How fun is it to come to Volusia and race with these guys?
I mean, it's awesome, especially when the track's really good like it was tonight. And whenever you throw slide jobs like me and Moonin there did in the feature, it's pretty cool.
And especially with being able to run with these guys that just a lot of talent behind the wheel, and just the caliber of driving is second to none, amazing. And being the top 3 in points last season, now your current point leader, is that starting to weigh on your mind a little bit and trying to stay focused to get this championship here with just a few weeks left?
I'm trying not to think about it, and it's definitely something I keep in the back of my head and just keep getting more podium runs, I guess.
When you're throwing slide jobs with a guy like Kyle Moonen, what's going through your head just to keep you calm and stay focused and make sure you're hitting your marks and like you did tonight and get on the podium here to extend your points lead?
The more I run up front, the calmer I get about throwing slide jobs and stuff like that. So I've actually got pretty comfortable with it, and it doesn't really bother me that much anymore.
So putting it in second place here tonight, the 123 car. Who do you got to thank for another podium finish here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Velocity Designs, Vanderbilt Racing, Brandon, Jesse, Moonin, Goldner, Lacey, Fitzy, JP, Dirt Doctor Trucking, Bow.com, Powerhouse Motorsports, Flagman Brothers, you guys for the broadcast, Roger and them for putting this league on, Universal Sediment Service, Daco and Howard Associates, Keystone Alliance, KKP, Keys Recording Products, Fox and Speaks to them, Mexico Ridge Beef Farm, Snook Dirt Designs, and the Old Hatchery.
So once again, the 123 car puts it on the podium and extends his point lead here. Congratulations tonight, Lane, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
We are going to go to Victory Lane here now at Volusia Speedway, picking up the Gator here tonight. Driver of the 24 car, Kyle Moonen. And Kyle, I got to say, it was an exciting feature, especially trading slide jobs with Lane Snook there at the beginning part. And then that that 24 car found something and just started to pull away, leaving the competition in the dust. What was this A feature like here tonight, and how fun is this track here at Volusia?
It was fun. It was definitely fun there at the beginning. Lane and I going back and forth, was good. Then I kind of got a jump on him, got ahead of him, and then I saw him get beside me. My car at the top of 3 and 4. I don't know if it was jumping the cushion or what, but it started to go away up there, so I kind of knew it was time to move around and do something, and it worked out.
When you're racing your teammate that hard, especially early on in a feature, what's going through your head just to stay calm and focused? And the same question I asked Lane, but is there a little bit more comfort knowing it's your teammate that you're racing hard with, and he's holding his line and he's going to race you clean?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I kind of think at one point in time we all were a little more nervous, just because if you right rear your teammate, that makes it kind of awkward in Discord and do that kind of thing. But we've all ran together quite a bit and feel pretty comfortable around each other. And when a mistake is made, I mean, everyone knows it's not intentional, and that makes it pretty nice. So.
And you guys definitely made it look easy out there tonight. Who do you have to thank for putting this 24 car here in Victory Lane and taking home the Gator tonight?
Just all the guys at Bandy built, ton of help. Jesse and Brandon's been kind of gone here for a minute, and Goldner and Lane and Fitzy and all those guys, and Brennan Lacey. Can't forget him. Just can't thank all them enough, and it's been kind of nice. I've had a bunch of seconds and thirds, it seemed like, here lately, and finally pick one off. Ross Krenna at Velocity Race Designs, and you guys for the broadcast, and everyone for the league.
So when the final checkered flag flies here tonight and the dust settles, it's Kyle Moonen, the 24 car, putting it in Victory Lane and getting himself a Gator. Congratulations, and we will see you next week at USA Speedway.
Sounds good. We'll see you guys then.
So great racing action here tonight from the Volusia Speedway. Kyle Moonen topping the competition here and getting the victory. Lane Snook coming home in second. Blake Chapman, the 20 car, your third place finisher here tonight. What a night here from Florida. And we will be back here Thursday night for Thursday Night Thunder with your Epsilon Sprint Wraps Big Block Modifieds. And next week, you will find us at the USA Speedway. So another great racetrack on the schedule here with just a couple weeks remaining. Lane Snook trying to extend his points lead and get a championship here with your SPGC 3D60 Renegade 360s. From all of us at GeForce Racing Leagues, though, from Advantage Racing TV, Sean Neisted, myself, Scotty DeYoung, Roger, and Preston, all of us here, we want to say a thank you very much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed tonight's entertainment. Catch some more racing action on Wednesday for Welcome Home Wednesdays from Icon Sim Sports Hometown Heroes on ORSN. Racing from Cedar Lake, like we said, Thursday Night Thunder from Epsilon Sprint Wraps and the Big Block Modifieds. Advantage Racing TV brings you that. Friday nights is the Spartan Racing Pro Late Models on ORSN as well. So be sure to check those out right here on GeForce Esports here on YouTube. And also, if you're looking for more information on how to join the league or looking for more schedule information, be sure to look that up on GeForceRL.com. Joe White will be here from OSRN on Wednesday night. But until then, and we will see you back Thursday with Sean Neisted. I'm Scotty DeYoung for everyone here at the GeForce Racing League saying good night, everybody.